Galaxies are like cosmic cities made of stars, gas, dust, and dark matter. They are the building blocks of the universe, and just like living things, they go through different stages in their life cycle. Understanding how galaxies form, evolve, and eventually fade away is like taking a grand journey through space and time. Let's explore the amazing life cycle of a galaxy from its birth to its ultimate fate. 1. The birth of a galaxy. The birth of a galaxy starts with gas. Lots and lots of gas. In the early universe, shortly after the Big Bang, space was filled with hydrogen and helium gas. This gas didn't just sit there, gravity pulled it together, causing giant clouds of gas to collapse. When enough gas clumps together, the first stars begin to form. This stage of galaxy formation is called galaxy assembly, where small bits of gas and dark matter come together to create the foundation for a galaxy. Over millions of years, these small gas clouds start merging with other clouds, growing bigger and bigger. Think of it like Lego blocks stacking together to create something massive. 2. Early galaxies. The first stars. Once enough gas is pulled together by gravity, the first stars are born. These early galaxies are called protogalaxies. Protogalaxies were smaller and messier than the big, well-organized galaxies we see today, but they laid the foundation for everything that would come next. Stars form when gas in the galaxy becomes so dense that it heats up, leading to nuclear fusion. This process lights up the stars, making galaxies glow. These early stars were massive and burned brightly, but they didn't live long. They exploded in supernovae, creating even more elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron, which would be essential for the next generation of stars. 3. Growth and evolution of a galaxy. As time passed, galaxies began to grow by colliding and merging with other galaxies. This is called galactic merging, and it's one of the most important ways galaxies evolve. When two galaxies crash into each other, their stars don't actually collide because the space between stars is so vast. But the gas and dust within the galaxies interact, triggering new waves of star formation. This stage is sometimes called the adolescent stage of a galaxy, where it grows and changes a lot. Our own Milky Way galaxy has been through several of these mergers throughout its life. In fact, it is still slowly gobbling up smaller galaxies around it. 4. The stable period. A mature galaxy. Once a galaxy has settled from its growing and merging phase, it enters its mature stage. This is when a galaxy becomes well organized, often forming beautiful shapes like spirals or ellipses. Galaxies like the Milky Way are spiral galaxies, with arms of stars, dust, and gas swirling around a central bulge where older stars live. During this stable period, galaxies continue forming stars, but the rate of star formation slows down. Gas is still being used up to make new stars, but over billions of years, galaxies start running out of gas. 5. Galactic interactions and changes. Even in their mature stage, galaxies are never completely at rest. They continue to interact with their surroundings. Some galaxies may pass by others, causing their shapes to be distorted or stretched. These interactions can create spectacular features like tidal tails, which are long streams of stars pulled out of galaxies during close encounters. One of the most dramatic events that can happen to a galaxy during this stage is quasar activity. A quasar is a supermassive black hole at the center of a galaxy that suddenly starts consuming gas and dust at an incredible rate, causing it to shine brighter than the entire galaxy. Quasars were more common in the early universe, but they can still occasionally occur in mature galaxies. 6. The aging galaxy. Slowing down. As galaxies get older, their ability to make new stars slows down. This happens because they start running out of the gas needed for star formation. Without fresh gas, only older stars remain, and as they burn out or explode in supernovae, the galaxy slowly fades. This stage is known as galactic quenching, where star formation grinds to a halt. Some galaxies can become what is called red and dead galaxies. These galaxies don't have much gas left, and only old, red stars remain. Without new stars to brighten them up, they become dimmer and cooler over time. 7. The fate of a galaxy. From death to transformation. So, what happens to a galaxy at the end of its life? Do galaxies simply die? Well, Kind of, but their story isn't quite over. When a galaxy reaches the end of its life cycle, it may face one of several different fates: starvation and fading away. For some galaxies, the end is slow and quiet. Without enough gas to make new stars, they simply grow dimmer and dimmer as their existing stars age and burn out. Over trillions of years, these galaxies will fade into darkness, leaving behind only cold, dead stars and black holes. Galactic cannibalism. Sometimes, a bigger galaxy will consume a smaller one in a process called galactic cannibalism. The larger galaxy pulls the smaller one in with its gravity, absorbing its stars, gas, and dust. In the process, the larger galaxy grows even bigger, but the smaller galaxy loses its identity and is absorbed. The collision course with Andromeda. Our own Milky Way has an exciting, and possibly dramatic, fate ahead. In about 4.5 billion years, the Milky Way will collide with its neighboring galaxy, Andromeda. This galactic collision will create a new, larger galaxy, which scientists have already named Milkomeda. While this might sound like a violent event, most of the stars won't crash into each other because of the vast distances between them. Instead, the galaxies will merge gracefully, forming a beautiful new galaxy over time. Black hole dominance. At the center of most galaxies, including our Milky Way, is a supermassive black hole. Over time, as galaxies run out of gas and stars, these black holes could become the most dominant feature of the galaxy. If the galaxy loses enough mass, the black hole might consume the remaining matter, leaving behind nothing but a dark, empty void. The endless cycle, new galaxies from old remnants. While individual galaxies may fade or merge, the universe has a way of recycling matter. The gas and dust left over from dying stars can eventually be pulled together by gravity, forming new stars and potentially even new galaxies. This cosmic recycling means that while galaxies may die, the building blocks for future galaxies are always there, ready to be reborn. In the vastness of space, galaxies will continue to evolve, collide, and fade away for billions, even trillions of years. But no matter what happens, each galaxy leaves behind its own legacy in the form of stars, planets, and all the wonders of the cosmos. From their humble beginnings as clouds of gas to their grand and sometimes dramatic fates, galaxies are the true marvels of the universe. They are born, they grow, they change, and eventually, they fade away. And yet, their story is never truly over, because in the universe, even the end is just the beginning of something new.